On a quiet Sunday afternoon, Oasis Cinema 9 sits on a hill, waiting for customers to come by. Inside are posters for films that were set to play in theaters during the summer of 2020. Oasis Cinema 9 was the only movie theater in Nogales, Arizona. Previously owned by the notable Escalada family, who to this day still operates the local veterinary clinic, the theater was bought by Mitchell Theaters after having faced financial troubles. However, the theater faces financial burden for the second time, but this time because of COVID-19. Now, the theater sits quietly, waiting for a customer to come by. On what would have been a regular Sunday afternoon, families would have been lining up to watch movies like Raya and the Lost Dragon and Tom and Jerry. However, the pandemic had other plans. On March 18, 2020, Oasis Cinema 9 closed their doors in an effort to stop the spread of COVID-19.
In the beginning, we had to, of course, whenever we went on the shutdown, we were shut down for 5.5 months, so the whole entire staff got laid off. And then whenever we were able to reopen, I was only able to bring back about half of my staff, and some of them are still laid off. And the ones that came back are getting less hours than they were before, as we're running on a tighter schedule with less showings and less hours of operation.
Since then, they have reopened their doors, but have implemented strict restrictions like opening at 50% capacity and enforcing the use of a face mask. However, despite having adapted to the pandemic, the number of daily customers has dropped drastically. With the rise of streaming services, the future of movie theaters is uncertain. However, Mitchell Theaters owner Brian Mitchell believes that the experience from streaming services is nothing like watching a movie in a theater around other people.
Yes, it's cheaper to stream at home, but it's a lot more fun being in the theater when people are laughing all at the same time.
Now that COVID-19 cases are low and vaccination numbers are steadily rising, the theater hopes to be the place for families to sit back and watch a good old-fashioned movie.